Okay, so let's just build some separate scenes and get this whole game together with the win and lose conditions of everything happening. Okay, so let's create a main menu scene first. Scene menu. Now, I already wrote a script, didn't I? Menu mouse look. Let's see how this loads up the level names. Let's see lowercase. Why did I do lowercase? Oh well. Yes. All those names. Okay, quit. Doesn't work in quit. So I've got main menu. Scene playing. Mine's just called game, isn't it? Let's have a look here. Okay. Yeah, nothing fits. Okay. So I've got scene main menu. Don't have a buttons. Don't have an options scene. Scene game. And then a quit button, which is application quit, so it doesn't matter. So scene main menu, scene game. Let's save that script. Okay, let's set up this main menu scene. Okay, let's go edit, render settings. I think I'm going to change the skybox back. I don't like that red one. Shine. Okay, so I've got that. Let's save the scene. I suppose I should go to the game. Yeah, otherwise it's going to load with a different skybox. Edit, render settings. Yeah. Shine that. Okay, save the scene. Now let's go back and build this main menu like I promised. Alright, so we start off with some planes. Okay, let's just zero it out to start with. 0.061, 0.03, give me 1 to 2 scaled plane. Great. Okay, so I want it facing the camera. So rotate. 270 on the X. Now we can start positioning these things wherever we want. So the main camera, let's just tip it up and look at the sky a little bit. That way you don't have to add any trees or anything like that. Kind of looks like a mountain in the distance if I do that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's organize these menu options. So I should make it a child. Zero it out. 270. 0. I suppose this will be my title one. The title one in the middle of the scene. I'll put the title up there. Let's duplicate that. And I've got a play button, that's all I've got, haven't I? Play button. I could put an options button in. Let's just do it like this. Okay. Options. That's the other thing, I don't want to set the camera to look down. So it looks down and sees that there's nothing there, no trees, no terrain or anything. I want to just look at the sky, eliminate that quickly. Great, so we need a directional light to light these things up. Okay. Get that way. Alright, let's add some materials to these. What did I call them on the... Okay, so switch on the hit collider game object name. Physics hit something. Where's the unselection? There. Else. Need to copy this. Put that in the bottom here. So if the raycast doesn't hit anything, we also deselect the last object. And button play. My button play. There's my title. So that one will be my button options if I ever put one in. Okay, let's give them some materials. Options. Oh, that's upside down, Miss Jane. We had this problem last time, didn't we? Need a quit button too. Okay. Duplicate button, quit. We can push them off to the side. Let's rotate these things first. So I want to rotate them only Y. That worked. And that was sent off into outer space. So that is the green one is the Y-axis. It's rotating on the Z. Look at that. And Z rotates on the Z. Okay, these planes, that's why I don't use them. That makes sense to me. Let's just rotate it arbitrarily. Play button. Here's my title. 0.85. That killed it, didn't it? 0.09. There we go. 0.8 for that one. Title. Now, the main camera, let's take all those 8 of the main camera now. Main camera, let's pop on that script. Minnie Mouse look script. Fantastic. Let's set up some colors. Okay? So, $190. Select a color. What should we make? Blood red. Okay, let's just hit play and see what's happening. So I can look around. That's right. The whole thing had to be a child object. It doesn't look like I'm raycasting on anything. So do I have a tag set up? Yeah, look, tag equals player. All those buttons that are buttons need to be tagged player. Save the scene, breaks. Let's just see if the color selection is working. Yes, it is, but I didn't change the alpha, did I? Main camera. Yeah, alpha. Already done that once, so I learn from that mistake. You see the camera jumps, I've got to put that in. Okay, so it comes up. You don't come up. Oh, because you're the title, Slender. It's a title. Awesome. So, this whole camera thing, we need to create an empty game object and call it camera holder. Now let's get its position right by making a child of the main camera and zero everything out. Okay, so that's where we want the camera to be. Pull the camera holder out. Now make the main camera a child of the camera holder. If you remember, that script only works if the camera starts at 0 rotations. See, I'm facing forward there now. If I hit play, okay, the camera hasn't jumped. We'll see up on there. So that's how you need to set that up so it doesn't jump. And now we can have a look around. I don't want to look down that far. And I want to spread those things out. So what's that rotation there? 8.9. So let's set the minimum Y. 8.9, let's just call it 9 even. And look up to 25. We can set these down. Now let's place, let's see if that camera is restricted now. Okay, so I can't look down past there. Oh, I've done things. It's backwards. Why is it backwards? That is interesting. Why not? Oh, because look, I think I've got to fix that. Wow. Okay. So, minus 35. Is that it? Okay, no, I've completely broken this. What have I done? So push me down, and I can't look. I can only look down. So minus 9, minus 35. Okay, I think I didn't really test this script enough. Yeah, alright, look, it's time to stop stuffing around, start looking at how the script's built. Okay. Minus equals, so it is going the wrong way. But no, the minimum rights. Oh, look, it's times like this, I wonder why the hell am I even doing any of this? Okay, let's just zero it. Okay, so 0 works. 45 left and work. Dropping down to 35. Okay, so what if I set the limit to 0 on the bottom and 35 up? Oh, that 35 goes down. So if I say, see, I can't do that. Minus 35 minus 9. Aha! Okay, so they have to be minus values. That sucks. Let's see if I can fix that up right now. On the Y's, it's minus the limits. So 35. So the min and max are the wrong way around too. Let's just completely butcher this whole thing. Max 1. I want it to work, so I put real numbers in that I feel are right, and it works. Okay, so if I say my minimum is 9 degrees, and I say my maximum is 35, I hit play. Okay, well it did, it took me to 9 degrees, I guess. Minus 5, now it shouldn't jump. Great. Up, down to minus 5. Okay, so we fixed that. So minimum and maximum are reflected. Real angles looking forward, with the positive being up. Now let's change some of these positions of these menu items. So if we're looking around this way, let's bring the quick to face. Options, let's do the same thing. I just want to make sure the main thing is with those limits on the mouse look, that these things can be selected. Like, I hope that quit's not too low. Now, main camera, I'm just rotating it to get nothing that's right. Yeah, that's pretty good rotation already. That's better. Alright, let's save that scene before we go too far. Oh, hang on, I've got to zero the camera out. Now save the scene. So we should start there. Title. Bring that forward a little bit, make it bigger. Yeah, that's nice. Save the scene. Now let's give it a play. So it shouldn't jump. We can move, we can look to it begins. Look to options and quit. It's just a little bit low. We can get there. Might bring the quit button up a little bit. That's more than a little bit. Save the scene. Begins, options, quit. Still, it's probably a bit too far off to that side of the screen. And the dark looks absolutely awful. You get the idea. So if I hit quit, it's going to show my desktop desk. Quit. I'll select it out now. Quit does not work in editorial web build. Options doesn't go anywhere. Begins. Because it's not loaded in the build settings, but we're getting there. Alright, so let's say that, which we have done already. Let's start up these build settings. So far we have the main menu. Usually you want the first scene to load as the first scene in your build. Main menu, and go to game. Now if I hit it begins, it should load up the game, and we're in the game. I'll probably bring his light up a little more. Okay, let's bring his light up just a little more. .6, I don't want it ridiculous. Centralized trees. Okay, so 0.6 isn't bad. Alright, 0.7. Done. Let's leave it at that. 0.7, save that scene. So what were we doing? We were doing menus, weren't we? Okay. So, begins, options, quit. Quit doesn't do anything in that build or web. Begins, loads the level. Okay. Alright, we could just put a debug. The options. No options. Menu yet. Okay, just so we can prove that that button is working. Click on there. No options in menu yet. Quick doesn't work in either. Options. It begins. Okay, so it's all a happening thing. Let's move on. I'm going to do some effects. I'll cut this video here and then we'll finish off the win and lose scenes.